Hey there, this is Finn1797, here to bring you our first League of Legends commentary, a commentary on Zilean, Keeper of Time. His first ability is Time Bomb. You place a bomb on an allied or enemy unit, it takes 4 seconds, it explodes. It does pretty good damage and it's AoE. So, this can be useful because you can put it on your own creep. If they kill the creep, they'll take damage. Rewind, his W. This is great. It lets you combo his Qs and his Es. It reduces the cooldown of all your other abilities by 10 seconds. Also, late game, this makes your ult have a really low cooldown. The only thing that upgrades as you level this is the amount of time that the cooldown is. Time Warp, it's a really, really high move speed, either increase or slow depending on if it's an ally or enemy. 55%, but not for very long. The cooldown and the duration increase as you level. This is great, and if you at level 18, you can have this on permanently. His ultimate, definitely his best ability, makes him really amazing. It brings you back to life if you die with a bunch of health, and the amount of health scales with a 2-to-1 AP ratio. This means you come back to health, almost full health, if you're building AP Zilean. You can cast it on your allies, well, it lasts for about 8 seconds. So we're going to start the game at level 4 just because we can only have 15 minutes, but we want to keep it even more concise so you get what to do with the champions. So, this is a great lane for us because we have so much harass. The Caitlyn probably wasn't the best player you've ever seen. Probably one of the worst players you've ever seen. Actually not that bad, but she didn't really realize when to run away and that I couldn't save her from everything. But we have so much harass, and we just completely denied Jarvan. We were equal levels with him, even though he was getting almost twice the XP that we were. But, Tryndamere was jungling. I don't know why, because they have a lane Wick and a lane Amumu. Makes no sense to me. So he has just probably finished a double Gaunt's another small camp. They come in here. He didn't really come for a gank. He just came to get some health back, but they do manage to kill her. I sped her up, but combined with the exhaust, that really wasn't enough, and Tryndamere's Mocking Shout just made it so she was slowed even with my 55% speed increase. So I'm going to go mid, help out Heimer. Heimer's been doing really well this game. He's just completely been, he's getting a lot of damage on this turret, and Orianna's been unable to farm well. So at this point I have my ult. I'm not too worried about being killed because my ult is greater than almost everybody else's ult at this point. Right here is a beautiful demonstration of how powerful a double bombing is and just what you can do. So she's going to use her ult. He's at practically no health. This is just a really nice kill. I'm going to flash in Q, W, Q, so I get 2 bombs off. So even though he uses health pot, the first bomb he blows up. As soon as the second one gets on there, he barely has just enough health to get away, and the second bomb ticks down and kills him. So here I'm just going to be sitting here farming. I see him chasing, but I'm not worried because had he chased, that trap would have stopped him. He'd taken a lot of tower damage. Now, another minute later, he comes in with Jarvan. I should have run a lot faster. I got caught between the 2 towers, so I wasn't even able to use the towers to my advantage. Right there is just so easy to run with Zilean. She just popped all her CC on me, and as soon as I was out of it, I had no health, and I just ran away. So here, Warwick, this was probably one of the worst Warwick players I've ever seen. Playing lane Wick, had 20 CSs at 20 minutes. But this is how you kite with this guy. You see that I probably should have actually slowed him down, but instead I should speed myself up. I used a flash, and had he even come close to killing me, I would have just used my ult res, and he would have taken a lot of damage from the turret. So right there, I get a kill from a bomb, and we get his ultimate off, which is great. This was a pretty good Mord. A bad Mord is just horrible for your team, but he wasn't too bad. So we're using that extra person to our advantage to try and push. Here I'm running around, not too much health, being kind of stupid, but I have enough health I don't really have to be, and here's a lot of farm that is just so nice to soak up because mid-game, Zilean does a ton of damage with his double bombs. Just the AP is ridiculous. Here is me being stupid. I think I have my ult. I'll be fine. He comes to me, and I should have just either put it on right as I saw him bandage toss even a little bit earlier. Might have stopped him from trying to chase me. But don't be cocky, think you have your ult and you're fine. You're not necessarily going to be fine. So this was a great game because we had a ton of towers thanks to Heimerdinger. He was pushing really, really well, but they were actually up in kills for most of the game. So we were finally able just to push them and get those last couple of towers. It was really hard. Just those last couple of inhibitors and towers took a very long time. We actually got aced, and they got Baron, but we managed to get them back, win the game. And Zilean, you're not going to have great kills or deaths. You're not going to have really amazing even assists, but you do a lot for your team.